Alright, I think we're live now. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what. I'm about to send the Discord thing. Let me just make sure everything's good. Alright, YouTube's good. I think Twitch is probably good. But how's everybody doing? Sorry, there we go. Alright, no copyright. How's it going, everybody? My name's Coley. Thank you so much for watching the VOD. And I might say it a lot this stream, but I just wanted to say thank you very much for... This is a pretty big day for me. This is a pretty big day for me for a few reasons, but the big thing that most people are probably more so caring about is thank you for getting the Nuzlocke video to 50,000 views. And thank you for getting my Wii Fit video to 1 million views. It is so surreal to... a lot of numbers today, and I got a 365-day streak on my workout app. There's just like a bunch of weird number-like things, which obviously that doesn't measure success or anything, but... you know, it's a big moment for me. I thought that Wii Fit video, I really had no expectations for either video, but seeing that each of those videos has as many views as they do is very awesome. It's very awesome to see that. So thank you, all of you who have been watching in the past year, since that's really when I've started like locking in on YouTube stuff. Hopefully this means more to come. More fun things to come that hopefully you will all enjoy. So thank you. I'll probably say that a lot this stream, so sorry if you're watching the VOD. But I'm starting to stream a little bit late today, and that's okay. We're gonna just do a little bit of all bosses, and we're just going to start doing some runs right now. So after I get some water, though. I'm very thirsty. I had a salty dinner. So, but yeah, what's up, chat? How's it going, everybody? Let me just say hi in 1 sec. Ah! Thirsty. But let me say hi to everybody. Hello, who was first today? Here we go. Headhunter, what's up? What's up, Mild? What's up, Matter Hatter? Summer, Connor, Linz. Hello, hello, Samo. Tim, thank you. Fig, how's it going? Gav, how's it going? Yeah, I had some water. Ah, what's up, Jay? I was just talking about how well, here, I'll start a run right now. We'll just do a reset real quick. I guess I'll record in case this happens to do anything. Oh, and let me get my metronome out before we do anything. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's just get started. But anyway, I was talking, for anybody watching live and missed, I'm sure the VOD watchers, again, you're going to hear me say it a lot. But, a lot of big things have happened today. One is my Nuzlocke video has now reached 50,000 views. My Wii Fit video has now reached 1 million views. And my workout, this one honestly might be the more difficult thing. I have this workout app that's called Arrow or Levels. I don't remember what. But I have today was my 365th streak in that day. So that doesn't mean I've worked out 365 days in a row. That just means that I have logged in a workout/rest day for a year straight. And usually I work out 5 times a week. And there's probably a few weeks where I don't do that. So just a lot of achievements for me today, which is pretty cool. But, so it's just kind of crazy. It's weird to see. I knew it was happening eventually, because that's just the direction that at least with the Wii Fit video was going in. But it's very surreal to see all these numbers. You don't want the numbers to like fool you though, but or like get control of your thoughts a little bit. But yeah, it's just been like been a wild day, I guess. I'm not sure how to react to it, if I should. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've hit calves for 365 days straight. That's, well, 52 weeks, I guess, yeah. The app hasn't scammed you like it does me. I've gotten very lucky because that app is updated like 3 times, and I thought it would happen. What's up, Clive? How's it going? Anyway, sick at home this whole week so far? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tash. I really don't want to be sick right now, so hopefully I don't get sick either. But hopefully you feel better soon. So, the cut is going well. Not too bad. This weekend I cheated a little bit, at least Saturday, but otherwise today I was killing it. Today, we've been killing it, so. Oh, I forgot to split here. Sorry, I gotta, these beginning splits I really have to like not, I can't read chat, at least this room at least. There's a lot going on here. Oh man, I forgot that too. My god. Alright, now I can probably get away with reading chat. I mean, yeah. We're gonna get a ton of videos of this game. Never grew up with it, but the tech is kind of awesome. Well, welcome. I'm not the only person to play this game, especially nowadays. Today, this game is booming right now, and I'm happy to see it. I don't know if it was accumulation of things or what, but like, we have the same amount of like active players. Not that this is a good way to determine how big a community is or anything, but you know, BFBB and Movie are usually far ahead of us, which are the other Heavy Iron games, and we are on pace with them, so. So. Alright, have a good night, Fang. Sorry I couldn't stream earlier. Hope you have a good one. Bummer. And Other Summer, what's up? Twitch Summer. Hepta Relay really boosted? Yeah, Hepta Relay did, for sure. I think there was also a boost from, the, All Costumes tournament as well. I think just doing those community events, like, it really helps. Out of all the tech in this game, what is my personal favorite? That's a good question. I guess I'm kind of biased, but I think Pier 2 Void Warp is my favorite because I found it. But also, it's like you're going through water to Void Warp, and it's pretty easy to do, which did not always used to be the case, so. You attempted to join the costume thing, but was too busy. Well, honestly, I would like to have events happen every few months or something. So there's people already talking about it, so I assume that there'll probably be something for you to do. When will I be playing Scooby Unmasked? I really want to after I'm kind of done with my Fright stuff. So I really want to get the sub 26, but depending on how long that takes, when the bosses cooperate, then I will... Oh my god, that's terrible. Well... Okay, let's just start from scratch. Thank you. Alright, sorry about that. But once I get sub 26 in this category, I want to update my... This is bad. This is really bad. Well, this is why we do no reset. There we go. Okay. Ish. There we go. Yoink. There we go. Well, that probably killed the run right there, but but once we get sub 26, I want to update my all monster tokens time, because that time is horrible. And then, because Creepy Early has been so optimized, I think I'm going to update my time. I'm not going to go for like a 13 like I know Mortal is. That just sounds stupid. I do not feel like doing that. But I feel like getting like a 1x or maybe even an 0x is not too out of the question. But it kind of depends. I don't think I need to for GDQ submissions and stuff like that. But that's all I really want to do with this game currently. And then I'll go to Unmasked because I want to update my all levels time. And I want more people to play that game because that game is really cool. It has a really cool speedrun. And I also think when I go back to Scooby-Doo Unmasked, I'm gonna try the auto splitter for that game. I really want to use that. I do not like doing math every time I submit a run. So, and hopefully it works well. Yo, what's up, Calvin? How's it going? We are gaming right now. Although we're gaming pretty poorly. I lost 30 seconds here. But this is like the no reset of the run, so. The trifecta. I still find it very interesting that... I mean, I get why people group, like, this game, Unmasked and Mystery Mayhem, because they're all just Scooby-Doo games that came out on the same era, but they actually have nothing to really do with each other. Like they're completely separate games with no tying in whatsoever, but... Well, I assume that if Hively got an auto-splitter working for this game, then Unmasked is probably just like... You could probably clean it up pretty easily. I mean, the loading screens on Unmasked are pretty, like, unique, so... It's probably pretty easy for... like an image recognition software to pick it up. But first frights when? That's not in my plans, but I would speedrun that game. That game has a lot of cool stuff in it. I don't know if I would do any percent, but I would definitely do like the worlds or whatever. Let's save some time here. Spooky Swamp. Why don't I get my A press, dude? It's so dumb. Maybe it's... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the same thing with me, Jay. I did not like Mystery Mayhem too much, but... Although the speedrun for that game, I think, has seen some strides lately, which is pretty cool. I think I could beat this game blindfolded. This game has very unique audio, and this game actually has a pretty big advantage because the camera is completely the same every single time. You don't control the camera. So, I feel like that would actually aid you very well in a speedrunning situation. I think the difficult parts of doing a blindfolded run for this game would probably be Mastermind. You think it would be like a trick like GGS or something, but I actually don't think that those would be too terrible. I think Skull 4 Void Warp would be pretty bad. But Mastermind will be terrible. Mastermind you have to kill, although... Maybe if you practiced it, the first enemy waves wouldn't be very bad, because they spawn in the same place every time, and they usually come toward you, so I don't know. I think hitting Mastermind, though, would be very difficult. But I have thought about it. Oh. Been feeling off the past few weeks. I kind of have too. Not gonna lie. Although, I have to say that this, like, it's starting to warm up where I live. And so, like, yesterday it was, like, I don't know, 50 or 40 degrees or something. And I was like, yay! I was like, maybe I do... I never really thought I got, like, that sad during, like, the winter or whatever, you know, like, seasonal depression or whatever, but... Or maybe it's just, like, you know, when you see the sun, you're just like, let's go. Let's go. In the Nuzlocke video, I pointed out this game is a Metroidvania. See, this game is a Metroidvania, but, like, I don't really like calling it that. But it is, but it isn't, because it's like... If you put all the levels that you were supposed to go to in a row, I feel like your experience would just be the exact same thing. Like, I feel like that this game is not really like a, aha, I figured out where to go next kind of thing. It's like, that's... The place you go next is the only place you can go, so it's really not that trivial, but yeah. Yeah, 50 degrees is like, I love 50 and 60 degree weather. That is my jam. All right. Oh, I had it for 1 sec. Ah! What is wrong with me? Celia, you're betraying me right now. There we go. Holy crap. Lost 20 seconds to that. Although I did mess up the fish thingy. What is it called? Fish slide? Tash, you and Lynn's probably would just make me laugh with your cold tolerance, but your heat tolerance is probably extraordinary. I like sweatshirt weather. I like that too. I do not like, well, I used to not like wearing t-shirts and shorts because I was fat. I'm still fat, but not as fat, so I'm fine with wearing t-shirts now. But I don't know, I just kind of like, I like wearing hoodies and sweatshirts and stuff. You want to go to Hawaii so bad? Hawaii does sound very nice right now. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going to, like, Florida. That sounds fine right now. Although I know that everybody's going to be there soon because spring break. I never, ever, will ever go to Florida during, like, a spring break. That sounds just insanely bad. I'm a social guy, I guess, but I do not like, do not like the big crowds. The schooloids. Yeah. I never took really big, like, spring breaks or anything like that. You love the cold and hate heat. It usually stays in the 80s year-round. See, the 80s is like pushing it. The 80s is like, it's getting a little hot. Like, I'm sweating a little bit. You want to see the sea and palm trees? Really? You've never seen either of those things in person? I have to say it was sort of funny where... Because I hate that. I hate that. Man, these ghosts really just ruin your day. Because I grew up around the Great Lakes, I was basically just sort of like... When I saw the ocean, I was like, this is kind of just the Great Lakes, except it's salty. But I didn't appreciate when I was younger that the ocean is like 300,000 times bigger than the Great Lakes. Any of them. Even them combined. So... Nope. Yeah, I'm very glad that there's no sharks or jellyfish or stingrays or anything like that. We've barely seen the sun for almost 2 weeks, but you love it. I guess you always appreciate what you don't normally have. Your boss is afraid of squirrels, but loves diving with sharks. That's crazy. Or she just goes diving with sharks. I gotta say, squirrels get a little... They're a little too confident. They need to be scared of me. I walk through my neighborhood, there's like 13 squirrels just chilling. Like, they're not even fazed by me. I'm just suspicious of them. Everybody says birds are the government drones. I think kind of the squirrels are. Squirrels are here all year round, man. Alright, well, let's see how this boss cooperates. That sucks. Yeah. Thanks, Daphne. Well, that was pointless. I just got hurt twice for no reason. This is a terrible boss. Get all the bad RNG out of the way. You want raccoons? You do not want raccoons. Thank you. Raccoons are terrible.
Good job.
That was such a problem in college. The trash cans that we were issued were so terrible, and they would never keep those fuckers out. You'd wake up in the morning and you would just see garbage all over your driveway. It was terrible. Yeah, bird feeders, squirrels, yeah. Squirrels are whatever. Raccoons are terrible. Raccoons are just obnoxious. People that like raccoons just are arbingers of chaos. How many runs do I lose to bad RNG? I've lost quite a few. You never want to rely on RNG. This run is almost to a point where you have... Well, it is to a point where you have to rely on RNG, but to some extent. I have about, like, 30 seconds of time saved from me just easily doing movement correctly. And I would ideally like to get, like, all that time save before I even, like, consider boss time save. And that's all I really need. I mean, if I have the same boss fights as I did in my PB, but with just better movement, I'd have the time I want. Fat squirrels. You know, anybody that lived on, like, the east side of the US, you guys remember, like, a few weeks ago, it got down to, like, the negatives, and it was crazy. Stupidly cold. My mom and I, we were at our house, and there was this squirrel scratching at our front door, And it was like begging. It was like, please, I can't find food. It's so cold. And we gave him peanuts. And I haven't seen the squirrel since. But I think also what the squirrel was doing is that our door, like, traps heat or whatever. So I think it could feel the, like, because the sun is still shining, but that does not mean it's warm at all. So it could just, like, feel the heat coming from the door. Dude, the last, like, 5 times I fought this guy, like, in practice, he does this exact same thing. I swear there is some kind... Because I move the exact same way, I swear. One day, you can clip this right now, chat. One day, we're going to discover that you have to traverse this level and stand in specific spots every time. I swear to God, it's true. I know it. I know it in my heart. And there's gonna be people like, why didn't we see this earlier? Well, bitch, I fucking did. I would be terrified to step on a raccoon. Are you kidding me? Those fuckers are probably mean as hell. Can we not stare at his code? No. Well, I mean, maybe we could, but I don't know. I don't know how to look at code. But I don't think so. I think we'd have to decomp the game. Which actually isn't too out of the question, because BFEB is getting decomped, and if that game is decomped, then a majority of this game is basically decomped, because a lot of the events are the same. Oh, you are a fucker. Why stream when you're napping? Because I specifically looked at your sleep schedule and I was like, that's when I want to do it. What's up, Unami? How's it going?
Ready! See if you can get me down.
Well, it's weird because... Ooh. Okay. Man, I wish this is a good run. Alright. Do I even want to finish this run? Oh, people have definitely looked at... well, there's a bajillion ways to skip Black Knight, but, like, in terms of manipulating the RNG, there's really been nothing. Oh, that works out for me. You know, I'm curious. I bet this won't even save any fucking time. I feel like I have to get a 3-rope now. Like, I got Fred clip, like, second try. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, this can... I learned something. I have to get 3-rope. I can't get just a 1 and a 2 rope because, then my run will die. I thought it missed for a sec. So I lost 20 seconds? That's really bad. Yeah. 3-rope is the only way to go. That's sad. I don't have a sleep schedule. Joke's on you. I hate when I do that. But it messes this up for me. My snacks are crazy right now, though. Okay. Wow. Okay. Has Mystery Mayhem been popping off? I have not really kept up. Why am I going? I don't need that box. Bush. My dude. A few months ago. Okay, a few months ago, then maybe I heard about that. I don't know if they found anything like this month or anything.
This shark has a bigger appetite than mine. Those buttons over there should take care of this guy. Try swinging for my legs, pal.
I am, you know, out of all the things in this game, I'm surprised that there's no glitch involving this sneaking mechanic in this game. Like, it's so rarely used, and I feel like they're each individually made, like the jump scares. It's like, how is there not something? You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Ready. Ew.
All right. Are you talking to me about video you put? Because I don't know which one you could be referring to. Oh, what a terrible mastermind. That was like a 2858. Okay. All right, let's do some real runs. Let me get this off my screen. Okay. Yo, Symbiote, what's up? Watch the Nuzlocke vid, another banger. Thank you very much. And thank you for the good luck on the speedrun. I appreciate it. I think I remember you being in chat before because I was like, that's a sick profile picture. Gotta love. I love the love for Killer Moth, especially in the Lego one Batman game. Making popcorn sounds pretty good. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now I gotta reset. If I fail Skull 4 as many times as I did in that last run, well, it's not gonna cut it. I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of resetting in this category for whatever reason. It never feels good to reset. Oh, it was late at night? Okay. I mean, is there anybody that I did not save in this run? Technically, no. I guess not. Yo, Confucius, what's up? How's it going?
Here he
Taxes. I want to get mine done before April. That's my goal. I always wait way too long. I just wanted my cheese. Nice. That's true. If you don't have any, if there's nothing to collect, then I mean, come on. I don't know. I really want. Also, what's up, Logan? I really want to like take the deep dive into like all the boring financial crap, because even though I know it's going to be super boring and kind of a slog, like I just want the knowledge, you know. I feel like so much about saving money is just knowing the little bullshit. Like knowing the opportunities, knowing the tools. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. How much time do I lose to this? I actually don't know. I'd assume I'd be like +5, which isn't terrible. Oh, that's actually not that bad at all. Okay, that's fine. Tarstrats isn't like a run killer, but it's still annoying. Because I know I could be like even further ahead here, but... Saving 15% or more with Geico. Oh yeah, I mean TurboTax and HRR Block, they're probably all talk, because I mean this is the season. It's once April's over, you're never going to see commercials for those for the rest of the year. Thank you, Jaxler. Redbeard, yeah, Redbeard doesn't pay taxes. Are you kidding me? The Black Knight, I mean, I don't even think he knows who to give his taxes to, because there's no king around. The Green Ghost might not even know what taxes are. And the Mastermind, well, Holly probably tries to avoid taxes anyway. I mean, she's in it for the money anyway. Big man Blastoise. Tax evasion. Beautiful. Alright, let me lock in for this. I feel like... I was trying to like muscle memory it last time, but maybe I'll like focus this time. Alright, okay. Okay. Alright, well, I'll see at the end of Skull Cliff what the deal is. Or I'll see right now. I did like the smallest jump possible, so... Maybe I just need to be a little more patient. I'm not in the practice mod. That's funny. Okay. Okay. What's up, Sunseed? How's it going? Thank you for the good luck. Alright. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry about that. I just need to lock in there and figure it out. We'll get a run with it sooner or later. That's the thing. You know what this category really teaches you? It teaches you patience. You gotta really be patient. I mean, it's not only like waiting for the what are we talking about in chat? You're not going to you're not going to the kingdom of heaven? Did you break a commandment? Which deck to build for a game? Like Magic or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? Who play? Does it? Any goats play Yu-Gi-Oh? Is Yu-Gi-Oh's got to still be a thing, right? Is Bakugan still a thing? Freaks like you go straight to hell. Yeah, God saves all. Yu-Gi-Oh-ish. I feel like Magic the Gathering is just becoming the Fortnite of card games. Which kind of saddens me a little bit. But at the same time, I get it. I understand. Like, Lord of the Rings, it's like, that's the perfect crossover to do. But then you just have the most random shit. I remember I went to a restaurant with my family, and I talked to my waiter about it. Like, he had a, or actually, there was some family member at my table had a Magic the Gathering card, next to their, like, ID, because they were gonna buy a drink. And he was like, dude, you play Magic? And I was like, you play Magic? I don't split here. The only cards I play are at the casino. Yeah, they make a lot of money doing it, so. You know, when I played Magic the Gathering, I was in middle school, and I was so bad at it. But I still have all my cards. I'm glad I never got rid of them, because that means I could still, like, play for fun with them, but I would just have to remember, like, I know the basic rules, but I would need to, like, freshen up on all what the abilities do. It's just a lot of remembering what cards do and strategy, and I've never been a strategic guy. As you can tell. Oh my god. I felt so bad. You know what? I don't really like this run. I felt so bad because one time I went to those. They have these Magic. They have these things for Magic when a new set comes out. I don't know. I'm sure they still do them. But when a new set comes out, they have like at your local like card shop or whatever. They have like a little thing where you can buy like a booster box or something, and then there's like a little tournament. Like you have to play. Like, you have to play with those cards. A pre-release, that's what it's called. I was trying to think of the name for it. So I went to a pre-release, and I got, Actually, she's right. I don't know if you could see her. She's there. Do you see that? It's, the Flame Girl. I got her, which is a Planeswalker, which is a very... Not a very rare... Well, I guess it's an ultra rarity card or whatever. Not mythic. Is it mythic rare? But I was a little kid and I like screamed my head off, and all these like 30-year-olds were like, yeah, Chandra. All these 30-year-olds were looking at me like, this fucking kid, like this son of a bitch. Like, thanks for bragging about this card that like you're not gonna use. Like, you know, I was being kind of obnoxious to be fair, but I was like 12 or something. So I was feeling, I felt a little bad afterwards. Like I was being a little showboaty, being a little rude, but it was a core memory though. All that luck. I didn't have luck for like 3 years after that, but it was great. That one moment, that was great. Did I win the tournament? No. Did I even use Chandra? I don't think so. But trading cards just, it's like, I stopped because one, I was terrible at them. And two, yeah, I wasted all my luck. And two, they're expensive for no reason. Like, it's a piece of cardboard with some special ink on it, but it's so special that like there's only a few of them made, you know? It probably takes them like 10 cents to make the card, and then you could sell it for like $5,000. I guess, I mean, the One Ring is like really cool, and it's funny that Post Malone owns it, I think still, which is kind of like, where did that come from? Dude, why am I so bad at this? I've lost the touch. I had a good streak going, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. Alright. Oh well. I guess it's not terrible. I'm just +1. Yeah, I don't know. I spent a lot of money on useless shit in middle school. And then once middle school happened, I was like, I'll never buy useless shit ever again. And then they came out with fidget spinners. And then I bought one. Although it wasn't that expensive. Not expensive as a fucking, and I still have it, so, and it still works. I guess cards still work. I mean, you just read them. But how many fidget spinners? Just one. But cards, I have like this, I have this mini briefcase and a little backpack full of them. I actually just picked them up today because I reorganized my closet, and let's just say my closet, it's like too good now. My closet used to be like, I don't have enough room to put things in, and then I got this like hanging shelf organizer thing, and now I don't even know what to do. I have too much space now. Everything is so organized. It's crazy. All right. Thanks for wasting my time. Honestly, I feel like Pokemon has died. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like Pokemon trading cards have died down since like a few years ago. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. People just love, like, people are so addicted to gambling. People are so addicted to randomness. It's actually crazy. I'm wearing pants. All right, one more time. This run is not very good, but I'll keep it going. Oh. So if they're not making money, then they don't give a fuck. I mean, Pokemon's always gonna be popular, right? Like, it's never gonna not be popular. I feel like it's just one of those things here to stay. You know, for anybody that knows Ball, for anybody that knew Magic, the Gathering, the deck I used to rock was I believe it was a black and white Infect deck. And there might be some Magic players, because it's not a thing anymore, where they're like, what is Infect? And Infect is, it's basically like Leech Life, where it's, I'm sure that there's other abilities that do a similar thing, but it's basically like if you dealt damage to something, then you would get like +1 on your defense or whatever. If I remember correctly. But I remember when I made that deck, Infect was no longer a thing, so that's how I know that it's sort of like Ball knowledge that like newer players might not know about unless they just know the history. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's back. I haven't followed it in like 12 years, because it's been 10 years since I started high school, so it's more than 10 years. I should watch. I started watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Original show, and then I just kind of stopped. We get it, I'm a baby. Not really. Am I really that young? I mean, I'm younger. Is anybody really ever old? I don't know. One of my biggest nitpicks about life is I'm worried about this aspect of my life. And then people are like, oh, you're 20 something, don't worry about it. When am I supposed to start? How about I just start it now? Like, whatever. I always found that very annoying, where it's like, oh, you're young, you have time. It's like, how about I actually just find it? How about I just search? But they do say life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Or life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans. You're on the UNC team. Listen, Cookie, I've tried to ignore you so many times, but you've tried to say the N-word in my chat, and you're ban evading me like multiple times. You're done, bro. I'm making it public. Stop showing up to my channel. Goodness gracious. Alright. Sorry about that. Gotta air the dirty laundry here. But anyway. Now I forgot what I was saying. I was talking about being young. Oh, this is? You're right. This is 266. You are super right. This is the one that you said that was totally gonna... Yeah, sorry. Listen, I don't know. Moving on from that. What's up, Unsoul? How's it going? But yeah. I was talking about age and stuff like that. But I've talked about that before. I've told on this stream a million times about how I wish I was 30 already. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I probably shouldn't. I should probably just be happy with whatever age I am. But I don't know. You wish you were 30 when you were 18? There's just something about, like, just skipping the 20s, just being like, I just want to have it all. Not that I'm gonna have it all figured out when I'm 30, but just like, I'd rather just be a little more settled in, you know? I feel like there's always a lot of pressure in your 20s to be, or at least when you're younger, to just be like, oh, I gotta make all these, like, decisions and stuff like that, you know? because I don't know, especially with like money and stuff. Like, it's like you need to start saving for your retirement now, and I'm like, how? I can't even imagine myself retired. But you got to do it. You've got to open up some kind of retirement plan because you don't let taxes touch that shit. So, I don't know. I've gotten back into reading. I've kind of started locking in again on my routines and stuff. And so I'm trying to finish that book that's called The Tao of Pooh, and that is a book that is hitting hard. It is hitting hard. Hold on, let me lock in here for a sec. I've been messing up this. You can't hear it, but I use a metronome to time the jump in this next room, so weird. There we go. I just had to focus for a moment. Well, actually, I still have to focus, because it's very easy to mess this up. Ow! Okay. Bummer. It's heavy. Well, honestly, it's a very easy read, but it's just, like, very, like... Well, hold on one sec. Well, the idea, though, is that, remember that if Pythagoras can find the right angle, you can find your stay calculated. Thank you very much. Quick maths. Hey, what's up, Michael? How's it going? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You made it. I swear to God, I didn't. I was a little bit like, oh my God, this is actually a really good beginning game. I think I just let nerves get to me. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you got good news. Pythagorean theorem? Oh, but so the Tao of Pooh is, it's like a really easy read, but it's just sort of like, I don't know, it just hits, you know? Because it's like, I used to live a life where, I didn't mean for it to get this deep, but I don't know, I guess I'm kind of just in that mood or whatever. You know, I used to be a real lazy piece of shit when I was a kid. And now, I'm like a super, like, go-get-em adult. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats, Michael, that's great. That's really sweet. Yeah, hopefully your van comes in soon. Even flow. But, what was I saying here? Oh yeah, so I've lived the lazy life. I've lived the very, like, let's just work all day. And I always thought that at the end of whatever rainbow, I'd be like, I'll find the purpose in life or the meaning of things, and no. And so PewDiePie had this video that I didn't think I would really take that seriously, but then I kind of am, but I'm not reading everything that he said. Was I a shit kid? No. I think I just had, like, fundamental problems. I mean, I wouldn't say I was total dog shit, but I think I've definitely shaped up to be a better person now. But I think that's kind of everybody, right? Like, you should be better than your kid self, in a way. At least in terms of how you treat other people, and hopefully yourself. But not everybody. Yeah, that's true. Not everybody shapes up. They should, but it takes some time. Some people it takes longer than others. All right, hold on.
Cheese fact.
Oh, perfect. I can't talk right now anyway.
Not this time, Frog. You need to reel dash.
What?
Cheese is one of the few foods whose flavor actually increases as it loses weight. During aging, moisture slowly evaporates from the cheese, concentrating fats, proteins, and flavor compounds.
Such a bad run.
That's why older cheeses are usually stronger and more complex. The cheese literally becomes more itself as it shrinks.
Noted.
Get wrecked, Obama.
Whoa. Ew. Why... Why do we have these sound effects? But anyway, that's very good cheese fact. Thank you, Kerm. Hope your new Muppet show's going well, buddy. But oh yeah, I was PewDiePie made this video 1,000 million years ago about what books he was gonna read like every single month, and all of them were like philosophy books. But one of them stood out to me because it was short, and it was called the Tao Te Ching. And so I read it, and then my dad saw that I was reading it, and then he was like, "You would really like the Tao of Pooh, where it takes like Winnie the Pooh and like incorporates those like the philosophy of Taoism with the story of Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin and all that other stuff." And it's pretty cool because Taoism is not really easy to... I mean, I still don't fully understand it, and probably very few people ever do, but it's tough. It's very weird. It's very like, it sounds like it's hypocritical, but I know that it's not, but it totally seems like it is. So it's weird. But you know, that book talks about like, you know, you're not gonna find happiness from being super lazy, but you're not really gonna find happiness if you're like Rabbit, where like he's just go all the time, busy. And I'm like, I think that's applicable to me. Yeah, so Taoism is one of the philosophies that comes from like China. So there's like, it's sometimes called Taoism, but I don't know if there's technically something different. Yeah. So, but Confucianism is probably the one that everybody really knows. That's like the bigger... Well, we have Confucius here in chat, so... But yeah, there's like three big ones from like ancient China, and I don't remember which ones they are. Or the third one. Yeah, present. And actually, Taoism sort of critiques Confucianism in a way, or at least, well, I think they Lao Tzu does in Tao Te Ching. But Tao translates to the way, if I remember correctly. I guess, yeah, probably it is Buddhism. I feel like there was a different thing, but you might be right. It might be Buddhism. You're probably right. Your name is Confucius. You probably know. So. But I don't know. Now, I don't know if I, like, believe in everything that Taoism, like, the book, I mean, supposedly there's this guy from China who... Darn. And I got Skull 4 Void Warp, bro. That hurts. And it's dead. Yeah, Buddhism, I feel like there was a different thing that originated in China. Okay, yeah, they are the same thing. That's what I thought. I don't mean to jump on the crab. 3, 2, 1, go. But, nah, I don't remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about? What was I talking about Taoism, though? Oh, that's right. So there's this guy in China who he died in the 1800s, but he was born in 1677 or something. So he was 200 years old. And I'm like, you know, I don't doubt that they maybe live longer because they aren't as stressed or, you know, they take care of themselves. But I don't think that they're 200 years old. I don't know if I believe that. But there's a Wikipedia page for the guy. If you look up like 200-year-old like Taoist or whatever, then you can read more specifically about him. But do I want to come to the oh no. You no. That's I'm very honored that you invite me, but no, that I'm good. Congratulations. That's great though. No. Sounds like a Vulcan. I mean, I don't know. He like grew up as in like an herbalist or something. And so and I guess like these master herb people that he like was apprentices of were also like the masters of Tao or whatever. You're 205, the speedrunnings keep you young. That's actually the truth. It might look like I'm in my 20s, but I'm actually 50. You know, Tom Cruise plays this game. I'm glad you like both this game and my vids. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, I missed a snack. Where did I miss a snack? I don't remember. If you're 50, I'm 100. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I'd be excited too. I started that kind of late. Oof, saved it. Ah, I couldn't stop my metronome. You know, Discord probably thinks I'm like 12 or something because I just play this Scooby-Doo game all the time. What am I doing? At least I come back here, but goddamn, I'm stupid. Ugh. Yeah, Discord is gonna have to, bruh, the Face ID thing. You know, everybody, I know that, like, everybody doesn't really like all, like, because I know the UK's had it for a while, the Face ID thing. Like, nobody's really gonna like it, but I know that's just gonna be the future. I remember in college I feel like everybody has this. Did anybody, like, either when they were in college or, like, I don't know, you just turned, like, 20 or something, and, I mean, I guess it could still happen. But, you ever, like, look up, like, old shows that you just used to watch and then you watch them? Because I did that for like a few days with, I think I've talked about this on stream, because I think some people knew it. It was like a Canadian show, I'm pretty sure. It was called Peep. It was called Peep in the Big Wide World. I think that is probably the best kids show to ever exist. I think, like, on a fundamental level, it's great. And, like, everything about how it was created, I feel like, is just so perfect. Alright. Oh, well. Oh, well. This is a rough day. This is a rough day. I used to watch Cyber Chase. I used to watch Fetch. I think we talked about this before. My dad, that was one of his favorite shows that he liked to watch with us. It's nice when the adults like to watch a kid's show, you know what I mean? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Like, they throw in some jokes that the adults enjoy. I never grew up with cable, so public broadcasting, which is a shame that the funding has gone kaput for it a little bit, but, you know, public broadcasting, that's what I grew up on. All the PBS kids shows. And I always wish I could stay up for, Nature and Nova, but I never really did. I had to go to bed. You know, I did not like... I thought Arthur was okay. I thought it was a little overhyped. But I have to say that the new... Because I know it doesn't run anymore. But... Old Arthur looks so much better. Than the new. The newer Arthur, they cheapened up the animation for it, and it just looks terrible. Curious George. I just talked about Curious George like last week. Okay, hold on. Everybody drop what you're doing. I don't even care if you leave the stream. You need to go to speedrun.com and you need to search for the Curious George video game that released, like, I think probably the same year the movie came out. It says, like, what, like 2005 or something. That speedrun, actually kind of crazy. I think it's like 30 minutes. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I watched it. But it's a cool speedrun. Maybe I'll run it one day. I doubt it. But it looks cool. You do like an out of bounds. You do a lot of out of bounds, actually. And it just looks like it actually looks like a very high quality game. It's kind of shocking. There is speedruns of every game ever. There's very few video games left that don't have a speedrun. They're either super niche or lost media. But every common video game that like you'd be surprised. You'd be real surprised. I mean, if this game, well, this game's actually fairly like, it's not the most unpopular game in the world. It's like uncommon, I'd say. All right, fuck it. I'll get a box somewhere else then. Fuck you. I don't know. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Oh well. Alright, remember, this is like your first time going through here. But anyway, yeah. The nice thing about not growing up with cable, though, is, my brother and I never really fought about what we wanted to watch on TV, because there was only one thing to watch, so We were like, well, I mean, if there's only one thing, then it's not like we can't share it. Because we're not going to watch the news or whatever. That's like boring. I don't even know what the kids are into these days. Coco Melon or something. I don't even know what... I still don't even fully understand the concept of Coco. I can't even pronounce the name. Maybe I need to, like... maybe I'm just a kid. I can't even talk. I can't English good. Oh, Barney. I was not a Barney fan. My cousin really liked Thomas, the Tank Engine. And now that I know that Ringo Starr was the narrator, I like it a little bit more, but I never really, I don't know, Barney. I feel like Barney was always like something where it's like, did you hear that Barney had like crack, like the actor stuffed crack in his tail? And like, I don't know. I remember growing up, Barney and Elmo always had rumors surrounding them, and so I never affiliated with them. Yeah, Ringo Starr is the narrator for at least the original Thomas the Tank show. I don't think he is anymore, but when the thing first came out, yeah. Tinky Winky, the Teletubby. Damn. That show is real acid trip. All right. I mean, hey, honestly, listen, man, a lot of people are pedophiles these days. It's sad. It's super sad. It's fucked. But, you know, I'm not surprised anymore. It is so clearly Ringo. I mean, it's a pretty cool... And you know what's even weirder is, not fucking Paddington Bear. Paul McCartney is the owner of... What's the bear with the scarf and he wears like a red jacket? I love Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus is great. My favorite one was when they like go through the digestive system. I really wish that they shit out, like, but they just burped out. It's kind of lame. No, it's not Paddington Bear. Because he wears like a blue raincoat. It's like a... Rupert! That's what it's called. Paul McCartney owns Rupert. He didn't create Rupert, I think. But he owns it, and he made a theme song for it? Rupert's very, like, niche. I like, remember, like, seeing it when I was younger, but I don't really even know, like, Rupert lore. If that's a way to call it. But yeah, Rupert, I believe. It's like a white bear, like a polar bear almost. I don't know if it technically is a polar bear, but he's got like a red sweater and a yellow scarf and whatever. And there's like leaked videos online of like demo theme songs that Paul McCartney made. But it's really interesting.
When you're in the club, don't go near that drug. You could get crabs, then you'll be in trubs. Remember and eat up your crumbs from your mums. She'll buy you drums. Ain't no in our man. When you're in the club, don't go near that drug. You could get crabs, then you'll be in trubs. Remember and eat up your crumbs from your mums. She'll buy you drums.
How do you get it to sing? That's so crazy. What? Grubs. Mups. That's all. Forbid. Oh, what's up, Ryan? That's awesome. Grub. Like, I don't even know what he was saying, but I just love that he was like singing it. That's so fun. I gotta look at how you typed that, because I just want to see like what did it. You gotta love the copying it. Put it on the Google Doc. I'm glad Nasani wasn't here. Oh, unless he's lurking, then I'm fucked. But, like, if he is not here, I'm totally gonna do that the next time he streams. But he's... Honestly, dude knows every TTS when it drops, so... Yeah, what's up, big dog? How's it going, Ryan? Alright, if I hit this Ghost Diver, I'm going to cause some problems to my community. Alright, I was a little slow, but I technically didn't hit the Ghost Divers, so... It's chill? Nice. It is the end of hump day. So you need to grind and lurk, is that what I saw? You wanted to try it? Alright. Sounds good. That was the slowest pause storage of my life. That's okay, we're minus 13. That's pretty good. Clover, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope Hundo's treating you well. Would it be toxic? Honestly, I don't care. I thought it was fun. I wouldn't mind vibing. For a second, I thought it like, because it was just the normal voice, I thought it was like minus 1,000 or whatever.
When you're in the club, don't go near that. Drug, you could get crabs, then you'll be in trubs. Remember and eat up your crumbs from your worms. She'll buy you drums. Ain't no way, nah, man. When you're in the
ain't no way, man.
Don't go near that. Drug, you could get crabs, then you'll be in trubs. Remember
dude, those
and
two...
eat up your crumbs from your moms.
T-Pain out here, bro. This is crazy. MF Doom. Drubs. What does he say? Crumbs? Crubs. A banger. It is. It's a banger. In the club. Oh, that's great. Nice. Phew, I didn't lose that much time. Let's go. Ooh. When you're in the club. Stay away from drugs. Yeah, Celia found that about a month ago, I think, or something. It's called Silly Skip. So that's what she named it. You want to find more TTS like that? You guys use, you and your wife, your fiance use the same beauty products and yours cost more. Sometimes I wonder if all those like beauty products are a scam. I don't know. Eat up your crumbs. Yeah, to do that, it basically... It almost just feels like if a triple jump was in this game. Like, that's kind of how you time it. Like, you can press A way earlier than you think. And it's sort of just in that general vicinity. But you really only do get one more jump afterwards. It's like one of those jumps, but it's actually, like, useful. It's way better than the alternative way to not use the fish, so... I don't know if it's useful in Hundo because you get the plungers and stuff, but yeah, if you ever come back to a category like all bosses or AMT, it's very useful. Or if you do no GGS. That's so weird. Just $4 more, huh? When you're at the club, watch out for the drug. Dude, that's just gonna be, that's my stem for the day. Now I want to like make a song. Like now I just want to remix it. That's so funny. That might be my favorite TTS now. I'm not even joking. I think Aboba was my favorite, and now this one's my favorite. No waste of time. At the club. Shadow the Hedgehog? Like the GameCube game? Or like that generation? I say do whatever your heart desires. I say pirate, but you know. Do whatever your heart desires. Jiggling. That emote always reminds me of Wii Fit doing the hula hoop. Nice, holy shit. Oh my lord. Dude. I want this run to live. Holy shit. Hopefully this run doesn't fucking run. I don't know. This is fucked. Green Ghost, please! Please, Green Ghost, I beg you! Alright, this run is no longer in my hands. But I can be minus 18, that's just crazy. We'll see. Okay, that's actually good, because I think I get a free one. Yeah. Okay, this is not as good. Maybe I was supposed. I think I was intentionally. I still don't know all the fucking rules. Oof, that was scary. Jesus. All right, this boss was not that good. I'm gonna be so real, but that's okay, because. Thankfully, we had that time save, so the run is still alive. But the problem is, though, is that that was supposed to be the easiest boss fight. So 100% this game in under an hour is impossible, so. Alright, well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm sorry, Clover. I could not figure out for the life of me what you do for 3 rope. Like, you do voodoo magic. Like, I've tried it, and I can't do it. Like, I cannot get it consistent at all. I thought I was doing it right and I'd get it consistent, but... Well, that's fair, Michael. Alright, let's see.
It's the headless specter. It's Geronimo.
What's up, Yeeter? How's it going? On this day, on this run, what? Okay. Real. All right. Come on. Fuck this stupid ass fucking jump. Never gonna understand it. Well, alright, well now boss RNG is the complete determiner of this run. So that's great. Stupid ass jump. What did I tell you? Guys, in my first no reset run, what did I tell you? He's gonna go to the right again. Wow! It's almost like that this boss has some weird thing where you're, like, where you stand, where you're positioned, it goes where it... And now he's gonna go to the left. And he's gonna go all the way to the left. Oh my god! It's almost like I knew exactly where he was gonna go! Because that's just how this fucking boss fight works. You gotta stand in the right spot. I swear to fucking God that's how it works. And Mortal will say I'm wrong. Mortal will say I'm wrong. And who am I to say? Who am I? I'm a nobody. I spout nonsense. Oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking scream. Wow, this run is fucked up. This run was fucked, and now I've fucked it, so I'm pretty annoyed. Cool. Alright, let's watch this run die. I still saved time! Ah!
Ready! See if you can get me down.
Of course, yeah. Honestly, whatever. If I get a 3-rope, I would thank the Lord. I mean, this run's dead. Well, thank you, Eater. I'm annoyed. I know I could get a sub 26. I mean, yeah. Oh well. But yeah, this run's dead. But damn, I played really good. This beginning game was really good, and then all the boss fights sucked. Well, my Black Knight actually, if Green Ghost was better, this would have been an insane pace. Honestly, if my Green Ghost was better and I still got a 2-rope, like, I think it would have worked. But I don't know. This trick isn't even RNG, it's just very hard. Plus 20 down the drain. Ear. I like when I kill the fish and press the button at the same time. It shouldn't work, but it does, and I'm happy when it does. How do I have 5 health? Okay, well. Can I collect this? Thank you. Fuck it. Let's go for no look. Fuck. I don't know how they do it. I mean, Coup Clip isn't even RTA. Nobody's done it without save states. Mortal claims that new creepy early jump is the hardest trick, and honestly, I believe him, because he doesn't think that Mind 1 inbounds is hard at all, and I think that shit's impossible, so. If he thinks that you're unable to improve it, it's just cinema, damn, dude. It is really good. But yeah, if Mortal thinks a trick is hard, then it actually is pretty hard. Well, if Mortal thinks a trick is hard, then it's really hard, but there's plenty of hard tricks that Mortal thinks is easy. I mean, yeah, as far as I'm aware, like, Mortal and I are the... I have 10 seconds of time save? And I missed RBS once. What did I do? That's baffling to me. Man, maybe I shouldn't have played it so risky at the end there. I should have just gone for creepy early first thing. Or Redbeard. Actually, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, but it would have been a little closer, I guess. I know I don't have that much time save here.
Ready, ready.
I still don't know how I have 5 health. Alright. I may have counted fast. I'm trying this new thing where I count Mississippis just to never look at the timer. It kind of pays off. I mean, it's a pretty big window, so... Moonbase Alpha? Yeah, we should. Going. I can't do it right now. Going. I can't do it! I'm too focused right now. But I do want to sing that in the, thing. Going to the club. That was shockingly, no pun intended, that was shockingly really close to the game. Or to the word. Hold on, let me try it.
Going to...
Wait.
you. I need to talk like this first. Okay.
Yeah, it's like...
When you're in a club...
I can't do it. I can't sing at the thing. That is not true, Clover. Mortal finds tricks in general. Hively sometimes makes them easier. And you make them easier. And Groik makes them harder. But man, that was a really, really solid beginning game run. Yeah. Although I just want to say that any trick that I've ever found, it's really easy. So, just saying. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Eat up your crumbs. When you're in the club. Something about the URs, I guess, in that TTS. I still remember me going up against you and Lynn's NFL. Wait, what? Wait, what? Are you talking about when we raced in any percent? Honestly, I still like that race that Lynn's and I did. That was basically like 1-to-1. Because Lynn's would have totally beaten me in that one race if she just didn't quit pause storage. Because I died in lab like 300 million times. I don't even... I'm so used to doing YOLO jump with Umbrella that, like... It's just bad. Is ye winning? I almost did. Last attempt. Maybe we'll do it again this time. I mean, hey, it seems like all the Heavy Iron games are getting PlayStation exclusive tricks, and Frights will probably be next. Although movies is not nearly as severe as BFPBs. But...
When you're in the club, don't go near that. Turk, you could get crurbs, then you'll be in charge.
This does not work as
Remember,
well.
and eat up your crumbs from your arms. He'll buy you germs ain't doing a man. When you're in the club, don't go near that. Turk, you could get crurbs, then you'll be in charge. Remember, and eat up your...
Oh, what? Did it just stop? It's only the default? Yeah. I honestly, I wonder if, like, if...
When you're in the club, don't go near that. Drug, you could get crabs, then you'll be in shrubs.
How the fuck?
Remember and eat up your crumbs from your mums. She'll buy you drums. Ain't no in our man.
I tried.
When you're in the club, don't go near that. Drug, you could get crabs, then you'll be in shrubs. Remember and eat up your crumbs from your mums. She'll buy you drums.
That's so funny. But I wonder if like Eminem would work or like Witch or something. Although I feel like that the default voice is sort of like robotic. I don't know. When you're in the club. Hey, save some time though. What's the one that like... There's a lot of funny ones. I think it's Adam is the name, but you have to pay for it. I wish you didn't. Going to the club. Dude, if that... Oh, dude, I wish that was the world record. I wish that last attempt was the PB. I wish we could have had the club and the drugs. Yeah, Adam's really funny. He's just got a real weird cadence to his voice. I can't even replicate it that well. I don't know, I thought it was so funny to have, it was, I think I heard it in like Simply Stream and stuff. You used to like TTS Trump, but it's a little too aware deluxe right now. Yeah, I wish I didn't put it that in. I put a Trump TTS in the Nuzlocke video. I feel like I should have done something different, but I did not feel like, I don't know. I did not really feel like combing through all the different Chloe TTSs and finding the best one. And that one was clipped. Somebody clipped it on Twitch, so. Go do the club. I have a 2952 in Dolphin. In which category? In this one? That's pretty good. I don't know what anybody's time is anymore. I used to know, but now I don't. Just pulled a 16:29. Let's go. I'm assuming that's a PB. That was a terrible angle. Hell yeah, let's go. GG's, dude, that's awesome. The practice mod is super sick. Super helpful. The timer is going to be awesome. I haven't really used it too extensively yet, but I don't know if I'll use it as extensively as Mortal will probably be using it in the next few days, because he's in NA%, but I'm like, dude, I could give a shit about milliseconds. When I'm concerned about milliseconds, that's when it's like, all right, this is too far. This is too much for me. But it'll be sick. Yeah, the time. I mean, you really spot. I mean, the only time I've used it is just comparing like acid jump to like just landing on the platform in Mastermind. And I found out that I was losing a second, and I was like, you know, a second is like, that's pretty big. I mean, it's kind of scary at the end of the run to just do acid jump, but I mean, I have the umbrella, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind once I get there. Maybe it depends on the pace, really, but if I'm like super far ahead and I'm entering Mastermind, I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, snacks per second. Yeah, you know, I'm really annoyed because I made this Google Sheets where I went through, there's like a file in this game that'll tell you exactly how many like snacks and snack boxes and monster tokens there are in each level. The monster token thing is like whatever, but I put on this Google Doc or this Google Sheets like all that information, and then somebody deleted it. And I spent like a few hours doing that, and now I'm kind of annoyed that somebody deleted it. Pisses me off because I gave somebody like complete access to it because I, you know, just to edit it or whatever, and somebody fucking deleted it. Still annoyed by that. It had an SPS calculator built into it. I didn't make that part, but malice. It was actually so troll. I almost got the animation. No, I don't. I don't care, man. I still mess that shit up, and it saves, like, it's such a small amount of time. I do not fucking care. Y'all can do your troll shit. As I fucking die. Listen, I don't know if you guys know this. You think I'm, like, this master at playing this game? Yeah, CE. Yeah, y'all think I'm like a master at playing this game? It's like, no, not really. Like, you guys, anybody, like, I can name like 3 people where if they came back to this game, they'd be better than me in a heartbeat. I wish I was in the practice mode. The Hokage, yeah, my Hokage is washed. I do not deserve the title of Hokage. I'll just go to the club. Go to the club. I don't know anything about Naruto. Except Clone Jitsu, that's the only other thing I know. And I'm pretty sure I would like Hinata more than Sakura. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Told Lynn said I can't beat her PB right now, so I'll just convince. Yeah, I think I saw that in the Discord. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Nasani got pretty respectable times, so I don't think he'll be back to seriously running this game anytime soon. Imagine like playing other video games. Oh my god, that would be great. Why don't I do that? Hey, let's do that. Michael's not learning CE. He totally could do it, but I mean, I get it. I mean, he knows he can do it too. What a weird lines. The occasional Animal Crossing. I haven't played in a few days though. I'm not as locked in as like Tash or the other summers. I should be though. I need to like I still got like 6 hotel rooms to do. Dude! Ah! Oh well. That's annoying. Yeah, in Animal Crossing, in the new update, there's like a hotel on your island now, and you can like decorate the rooms. It's pretty much just like Happy Home Designer. It's just more of that stuff. Or Happy Home Paradise. That's technically what it is in the game. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm not like, I don't know. I like designing my island, like the outside, more than the inside for whatever reason. So. Alright, Bush. Hopefully work goes well for you today. You're the Son Goku of gaming. Hey, there you go. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how speedrunning works, is that you just watch other people play and you can pick up on stuff they do. Another referring to stuff he's insurance into. Let's go! Jaxler1 is with me. Oh wait, are you talking about? You're probably not talking about Animal Crossing. Maybe you are. I don't know. I am wearing my Dragon Ball shirt right now, although you can't really see it. I actually got this shirt while I was watching like the second tournament arc, so it has Tien and Chaozu on it, which are probably some people don't even know who they are because they're so not used anymore. Sag. Real. Thanks for the time loss. Go to the club. Rage. I just see the rage bait emo. That was real pretty. Can I do that every time? All right. Sorry, I'm locked in right now. I just really want the time save here. I feel like I shouldn't charge for the snakes there. See, there we go. Yo, Shadow, thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. All hail Shadow. All hail Shadow. That felt gold worthy, yeah. The fish slide was clean. Was that by a whole second? I wouldn't be surprised. Dude, I don't know why, I'm so sorry, I'm not being a good streamer, I'm just like... I'm being a piece of shit, I don't know why, I just keep feeling the need to lock in. I almost fucked that up. I mean, it makes stream kind of boring. That was really close. Fuck! Ah, dude. I hate when I do that. I'm the king of doing that. That's like my specialty. Honestly, fuck it. We'll just keep going. It's kind of troll, but... oh well. I could have been like minus 15 there. I know, rip Bozo. For real. Can't apologize for locking in and speedrunning. I mean... I don't know. I guess I feel a little guilty. I'm here to talk to y'all, you know? Is my controller broken yet? No. This thing has been going strong for like 5 years. Oh, it's based? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the base. I thought that was Rip Bozo. I just saw the cigar, I guess. That's crazy. What's up, Nally? The runs are okay, except... well, this run I'm disappointed because I died in creepy early, but... I'll just still keep it going. I like... doing no resets for this category is the vibe, IMO. That was sort of slow, but not terribly. I do no resets, how can you tell? I mean, especially in this category, because it's so RNG, like, heavy. Channel the inner white boy. Okay. I think I pretty much got that covered on a 24-hour basis, bro. Okay, I guess my input just won't work. Wow, what a turn. Oh my god. Why am I nutting over that? It's like just a basic ass function of the game, bro. Jaxler 1, where are you? I was too fast. That was crazy. Usually you can just stay up if you don't get the jump. Not this time. Alright, let's see what's up with silly skip. Smite 2 legend, Jaxler 1. That's true. But when is Smite 2 gonna get Kuzembo back? That's what I'm wondering. It's crazy that this is even still on pace. Technically. It's not a very good run, but... Thank you, Crow, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Twitch stream. I was wondering why you never take the warp gate to get back to that area, because you'd have to pay a snack gate. Like, if you did the warp gate to Skull 4, you'd have to pay a 500 snack gate, and that's considerable time loss. So it's actually faster for you to just backtrack through those levels. But if hedge gate clip or some sort of hedge went out of bounds was found, then that would be super useful, because then you would never have to backtrack. That would just be your first time going through those levels. Which is kind of why I feel like, I mean, that's basically like the next big trick that everybody really wants, so. AliExpress, yeah. Pretty much, it's like really expensive, so that's why we avoid it. I think is it 500 or 550? I think it's 500. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I mean, technically, hedge gate clip is already a thing. It's just with lag clips, which are illegal. Because it's very likely that it's tied to the condition of the disc and probably what console you have too. But I don't know. I don't know all the research that's been done on it, so I wasn't a mod when that was a rule either. I just went, okay. I didn't do it anyway. Nasty game, disc, village, hidden jutsu. Yeah, right. Put ketchup on it. Yeah, you don't need... the runner Cilia, she found a little wall jump there, and so that's called Silly Skip. Which is like the best name for a trick, I think, in this game. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow backwards compatible PS3 is like crazy shit. I mean, they just found that with me. These ghosts, man. Dude, just give me a break. They're RNG where these ghosts go, so. Sometimes they're in my way, sometimes they're not. Yo, Hively, what's up? How's it going? How's the unmasked arc? You know, I'm really surprised that you don't use an auto splitter, Hively. Because I was like, I wonder if Hively uses an auto splitter, and you don't. I'm kind of shocked by that. For, you know, because it runs on the same application. I think you should. Because then, that would also probably push forward the decision to allow the auto splitter, which would be probably a resounding yes if it works correctly for that game. I really like Scott Innes as a Scooby. I feel like everything I grew up with was basically him, and he's sort of like the underdog. I don't think Scott gets enough credit. You haven't been bothered to make splits? I mean, you know what? I get it. You guys should try to PB in all bosses. Why not? Sure. I mean, are you done with Hundo now? It might mess up the Hundo grind. Because you're going into categories where, like, snack collection is nothing. Like, you really don't have to collect snacks in this category, so... I assume what you'll probably end up doing is you'll, like, automatically do... I mean, at least this is what I would do, is that I would just automatically start doing some Hundo, like, snack routing and just lose, like, a lot of unnecessary time. Bro danced to that? Oh, darn. Dude, what is this boss? Oh! Why is Green Ghost so bad? Oh my god. I'm at 1 health. That's too far away. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. That run didn't really look like it had high hopes anyway. Oh well. Yeah, dude, Scott really... I mean, you could tell in behind the scenes footage that Scott Innes was like... He really liked the character. Man, I'm kind of annoyed because I really wanted to do no reset, but oh well. Here, let me have some water. How long am I shooting for? 2? Okay. I'll probably just go for another hour or something. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. You've got this. That's true. Hively is here. Hively is here to bless the run. That emote, my god. Caught up. I mean, that one run I had where I was like minus 18 going into Green Ghost was crazy. I would love to get that, but...
Right.
Is anyone out there? I need some help in here.
Amazing emote. Well, you could thank the Stani for that one. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, were you saying, Hively, you might come back to AMT? Because that would be sick. Have you tried, or like, have you seen an all levels run of Unmasked before? I feel like you would also like that category if you don't want to leave Unmasked quite yet. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're like, fuck Unmasked. Which is like fair. Yeah, at least like watch, like I think all levels is really sick. You should watch like Sin's though. Sin, he probably does all the new stuff in it now. I assume he's updated it. Sin's usually pretty good about like updating runs. Although I don't know if all like those all levels like tricks and stuff were found when he has, because now his computer's kind of fucked. You'll switch back and forth between them. Yeah, that's fair. Hundo's not impossible. It's just extremely annoying because you can't go back to hub worlds. You can go back to individual levels, but not the hub worlds for some reason. So you got to make sure you get everything there. Fuck. Oh well. Not the worst time loss, I guess. Hey, I paused at like the right time. Did you see how Scooby like descended into the water or whatever? He actually just still like he still is just falling right now in the pause menu too. That's actually how it works. Anyway, I tried to be clean with it and not jump, but I fucked up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's try it again. If you end up overflowing or something, maybe. I'm sure if you waited long enough, something could happen. It'll be like the old rupee slide in like Twilight Princess low percent. Those new clips are so cool in Twilight Princess. I still don't fully understand them, but I just kind of know how they work. It's crazy how a rupee slide actually is how you get through Arbiter's grounds again, except it's just like a few hours faster, you know. But you know, Hively, can you tell everybody that don't find anything until like April? Like don't find anything new in this game until like April. Like then I'll know if I've gotten into GQ. Oh no, Yellow. Redbeard's here. Like zoinks. But yeah, in Twilight Princess, there's this thing that you can do when you like pick up an item, where you can kind of like slide while you're in the text box, I think. And
just dropping in to distract you with this TTS.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha, wahoo.
All right, well that was very distracting. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, rupee sliding. That's right. But yeah, it basically it helps. So the weird thing about, well, Twilight Princess walls are sort of like how walls they would be like how you expect, where only one side is got like collision and the other side you could like walk back inbounds really easily because it doesn't have collision. And so to clip through the side that has collision, if you get like really close to a wall with like specific setups and then you do the rupee slide, like you just need to move a few units in game to actually like clip you through the wall and get out of bounds. And so there's a lot of different places that you could do it in Twilight Princess now. And so like I watched Bewildebeest, who's like the big hundo runner. One sec. And he was like 30 seconds away from world record just because of those skips and stuff. Like obviously all the clips don't make it like a free PB. Like he still has to play pretty well and stuff has to work out. I mean, it's a 6-hour run, but it's applicable in like every category. Twilight Princess has just gotten a lot of really cool optimizations lately. It's pretty neat. Very underrated speedrun, I think, for Zelda. I feel like most of the time you hear like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, or Link to the Past. But Twilight Princess, like the thing about Twilight Princess though is that it's still very long, but it's extremely impressive what they do. Like it's crazy how much they do skip. Because if they didn't, then it would be like way, way longer. It would be crazy long. Yeah, I really like Beast. I like watching his like commentated speedruns. That's actually what I really want to do for this category in AMT. I'm doing like a separate recording. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I forgot to press it. Oh man. I have like a separate recording where it's literally like that shit. Uh-oh. I don't think I am recording on it. Uh-oh. Well, maybe this run will die, I don't know. I really want to do it for AMT though, but at least I don't think I am. Oh no, I am. Let's go. I'm so smart. Oh, fuck. I'm speedrunning. Well, I'm an idiot. I just lost some time for no reason. I don't know why. I thought I was like in misbehaving or something stupid. Like, I thought it was like a Misbehaving 3. I really want AMT to be the category. Yeah, the couch would have to carry through some moments in AMT. For sure. There's actually a lot of back-to-back tricks in AMT. So, like, the beginning game is actually really hard to describe, but I kind of want... I really need to study, like, how people do GDQ runs, because I feel like most of them are actually boring and trash. Which sounds terrible, but, like, I feel like people are so worried about getting information about the game across and explaining things. I feel like most explanations just go right over people's head because it's like, they don't, I feel like they're not really paying attention that closely, you know? Or even like lore about a game. It's like, I don't think they really, you know, whatever. Like, I feel like entertainment is something that a lot of runners sort of fail to capitalize on. Or being more like personable, I guess, you know? Like, you need a good balance of I&E, information and entertainment. Your horrible comments. I'm sure you're not that bad. Sorry, hold on, I can't read chat right now. Slowest pause storage of my life. And that was almost a gold. Wow. Alright, we lost some time, but we're still, like, gaining time, you know? So we're good. Alright, now I can read chat. Stalker enemies? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Because, I mean, there are enemies that just, like, straight up chase you, but they only go a certain range or whatever. Enemy you can't get rid of and they'll chase you everywhere? Oh. I feel like there could be cool cases for it in this game, but it'd be very hard to... You could do it. It would be a lot of conditionals and, like... There'd be a lot. You'd have to balance a lot and, like... get all the gears working and stuff, but I think it's possible that you could do something like that. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever make that mod. I mean, I don't really even play horror games, so I don't know what would be scary. Hello. Ah! Dude, wasted frame perfect. Oh, man. That is so stupid. Yeah, I know the Blair Witch parody that they've done. I've never seen fully, but, like, I know of it. I've seen clips. Alright, here we go again. 3, 2, 1... Actually, I'm gonna drink water. I know, I can't even get there. I'm trying. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Listen, it's about the, man, I thought I had antiperspirant on, and it sure ain't working. But, I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Oh, it's about the journey, you know? Listen, it's not about getting the sub 27. The sub 27 is going to be great, but you know what is going to feel even better than the sub 27 is the moment before I get the sub 27. The moment where it's like, it is close and in my reach, but it is not here yet. It's like getting a Christmas gift, you know? Or any kind of gift that's wrapped, you know? It's more exciting to try and figure out what's in the box than actually... Or the moment when you're opening the box and you don't know what it is. That's more exciting than actually finding what is in the box itself, you know? It's about the journey. And if you gotta... Listen, something that is... Speedrunning can either teach you very well or you'll learn to hate it. You should learn to love it, though. Is you gotta enjoy the process. In speedrunning, you gotta enjoy the process. The ironic, oxymoronic thing about speedrunning is the fact that you spend so long trying to beat the game as fast as you can. You don't necessarily have to love the pain, because if you enjoy the process, then there is no pain. The way you perceive the process just negates the pain in general. It's all about your perspective in that aspect, you know? You can either see failure as devastating or a new attempt, a new chance. Something to learn from. You know, another time to do the... Oh, I mean, I'm not saying I don't have pain. I mean, you just saw it last attempt, but... Like, it's not easy, but you could do it. This is the way. This is Tao. This is what I was talking about earlier. And I missed a snack. Wow. Wow, that was stupid. This is the way. That was close.
Ruby's next.
Real. I can't even press buttons. Alright, well, my metronome fucked up. I guess we'll never know what that split is. The way this is... Yeah. You know, is that... I think I... Was it a Super Bowl commercial where there's gonna be a Mandalorian movie? Am I crazy? Star Wars just needs to die. I love Star Wars. Let it end. There's nothing Star Wars related I'm ever going to be excited about seeing about. Like, I've given up hope. There is no more hope. A New Hope, that shit's like 50 years old. Like, come on. I'm so sick of it, man. There's nothing exciting about it. The story has been told. What is the point? There's no stakes. We already know what's going to happen. You've combined the story of Mando to the original plot, or the full plot, I guess. The full shitty plot. And it's like, I do not fucking care. I mean, if people are gonna enjoy... listen, Mando Season 1 was great because it was its own little story, and it had really nothing to do with anything else Star Wars related. And then they fucked it up. And they messed it up. They completely goofed it. It's a bummer. It's a real damn shame. And any new Star Wars thing that has come out, I do not care. Andor, I do not care. Outlaws or whatever, I do not care. Mando, I do not care. The Boba Fett show was just Mando Season 3. I do not care. It's Jover. I'm done. I'm sick of people complaining about Star Wars. So, like, you think I want a new one? No, I do not. And I mean, I get why they're doing it, all right? Star Wars is like one of the most popular franchises of all time. Like, everybody knows Vader. Everybody can recognize Star Wars when they see it most of the time, all right? And Star Wars is like so popular that like that's what people just think all of science fiction is. But it's like at the same time, it's like, man, stories end. Stories end. Like, I wouldn't even care if they made like an alternate universe thing. Like, just go completely in a different direction. Go off the script. Just stop. I don't know. There's no more story to tell. And that's probably why people want KOTOR stuff, is just because it's like, you know, that is so far in the past that it's like it would have no, like, it can be its own thing. Like, it's so separated. And you can just have fun with it, you know? Like, the thing about, like, Star Wars... See, this is also another problem, is that it's like, the stakes go away, but also, like, some of it just straight up doesn't even really make that much sense. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, yeah, I mean, they have, like, the Rings of Power thing or whatever, but I never watched it, because I was like, I don't want to support the thing I already don't like with Star Wars, where they keep continuing with it, but... I don't know. They paid like $300 bajillion for Star Wars, so... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're still paying it back. Maybe they've already made their profit. I mean, they're in Disney World, alright? But... there's my weekly Star Wars rant. Alright. What? Dude, come on. What is going on with pause storage, man? It is kind of late. It's actually kind of crazy. It's already almost 11. Alright. The only place in game where you get snow. That's true. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I know. What's up, Tash? Screw this game. I should just play Animal Crossing. A true no reset? I mean, I'm literally not even trying to reset. I swear. I swear. Yes! I mean, I'm probably gonna go for another half an hour, so... this could be the last run, I guess. You know, I always wonder if the guy in the top hat in these paintings is supposed to be a young Alexander Graham. Like a young Professor Alexander Graham. How about one could run the Animal Crossing? Honestly, I should probably go to bed after this. It would be like 11:30. Can't look at those bright light screens before I go to bed. I missed a snack. It's Jover. Ponger Barrel saved me. Oh! Pongers for the win! Oh my goodness. We're so back. Is Ryan even still here? I don't think so. This has got to be the whir. I want it to be. You need to go to bed. He said, screw it. Ah! Hey, sleep's important. You gotta make sure you get your full 8 hours. Jekyll and Hyde. I do or Ryan? Ryan has many aliases. Hively does not sleep. I don't get Hively. I think every time I've messaged Hively, he's actually responded. Which, by the way, Hively, that is pretty sick about the unmasked files not being compressed or anything. I don't think I ever responded to you. I'm a jackass. I pressed A so early. That's embarrassing. Okay. Phew. I did not want to get hit. Boo. Sleep is for the weak? Isn't like, I feel like every kind of thing you can die from is, like, more preventable if you sleep. I feel like I always do. You get a lower risk of heart attack, a lower risk of stroke, getting hit by a nuke, you know, like all these different things. Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh! I remember in high school, I don't know if this was, I mean, it probably is still a thing. Do you guys know people that brag about how much they don't sleep? I remember that in high school. And I'm like, why are we bragging about this? Yeah, usually I'm the master at reading a message and then answering it in my head, but not typing it out. And then I forget. That's a good question. What about having friends, like people you know who brag about how much sleep they don't get? Oh, is my internet poopy? Twitch has just been annoying lately. You sleep but just happen to be awake at the right time? I guess so. I could do that so much better. The Struggle Olympics is a great... That's a great phrase. Yeah. I'm running off in 30 minutes at a Red Bull, beat that. It's like, why are we bragging about this? Yeah. I guess maybe it's supposed to be like, look at how hard I'm working, or look at how much I'm sacrificing, but it's more like, I don't know. I was very fortunate that I never had to spend, like... I think I've only pulled an all-nighter twice in my life. Which I'm very grateful for. That was new. Hello?
Cheese fact.
Oh, here we go.
Not this time, America fact.
What?
The U.S. was founded in
1776?
Sorry about that. Some cheeses are deliberately made using milk from only one day's production.
Did you just kill
For certain
Obama?
traditional cheeses, all the milk used in a wheel must come from the same herd and the same day, because even small changes in weather, grass, or animal diet can slightly change the milk, and therefore the final flavor of the cheese.
Why Kermit silent? Why?
Yeah, but... Messed it up, but wow. Bro, just... Wait, listen, Kermit just used his Second Amendment right, I guess. Like, what the hell? You're gonna put me on a fucking... I'm gonna get blacklisted off Twitch or something. Like, this is fucked up. Alright, we're back. Oh wait, no we're not. Linda's gotta be asleep. You know, this is a weird question to consider, but how many people do you think that every president in history has killed? Because sure, they didn't like take a gun and go kaplow, but like, you know, they're the commander-in-chief. I wonder if that's ever been measured. At least one. What? That was pretty rude of Obama to do that, but... You know, I knew somebody in college who, well, even just, like, saying an order, like, giving an order to a military group that results in the death of people, like, would that count? I don't know. I don't know how they would count it. There's a million different ways you could. Alright, good night, Yanami. Yeah, but did Teddy Roosevelt hunt people? Maybe when he was in Cuba. What? I was holding up for days! Are you crazy? Why did it think I was neutral? Wow. Yeah, this is probably a really sad topic. I shouldn't have even probably brought it up. You know, I just remembered, by the way, not to go back to the sleeping thing. I remember somebody, when I was in college, they were tired of drinking Red Bulls and Monsters and stuff. What they did was they took caffeine pills and they put them in whatever drink they wanted to drink. And I was just like, what? Like, they're like, oh, I want some orange juice. Like, let me just crumble this in there. And I'm like, that's probably not healthy. 3, 2, 1, go. You ready to talk about it? Maybe we just shouldn't. I don't know. People are... It's probably just a sad... It's probably like every president has killed at least like thousands of people. It's like, well, all right. Because then you could also... Because then you could be like, well, the laws that they pass is like, you know, that could kill people. Like, if... You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna sign this law to get rid of all medicine for people, and then all those people die. So it goes even beyond that. Caffeine is a stimulant. It's just not powerful enough to be regulated. It is, I think, technically a stimulant. But I think the thing is that... Listen, I bet if they were smoking weed up at Capitol Hill, then it would be legal everywhere. That's like, you know, everybody drinks coffee. Everybody that is probably in those buildings on Pennsylvania Avenue, they love coffee. They're never gonna ban it or anything like that. But you know what I mean? It's like I feel like caffeine is so integrated into society that like you can't even ban that shit. The caffeine, that sounds like a terrible... Smoking caffeine just sounds like smoking crack, if I'm being honest. Go back to nature, kind of... Hey, listen, there's some people... There's some people that need to smoke weed, and probably most of them are people who work in the government, alright? I like to think that there may have been multiple wars that could have been stopped if they just took a second, passed the blunt around, maybe made some like chicken wings or brownies or something, and they just talked about it, you know? That's all I'm saying. You know, it's like, I know this isn't weed, but, you know, like, every time I hit the hookah, I think of my granny. And you don't want to know what happened to her. I'm sorry, I just like that song. Oh, that's kind of a cool premise. Isn't, like, I kind of like villains that are sort of like that. I have this, like, one really humongous big story in my head that I would love to turn into, like, a comic book series one day. Or a show, really. But, well, I guess mine isn't that necessarily. But I don't know, I sort of... like eco-terrorists or things. I always find those sort of intriguing. That's not exactly the same thing. Yeah, because I guess that would be more like, that isn't necessarily like, it would just be everybody just acts like a crazy, like, monkey, I guess, or a primate or whatever. Yeah, so I guess it's not, then maybe not. Maybe I'm not really. Scooby-Doo N64. I mean, I'd be willing to try. Ryan and Mortal got me curious about Classic Group Capers, so maybe one day I'll just play it casually. I doubt I'll ever speedrun it, but maybe somebody will clip this, and then when I watch this clip, I'll be like running it or something. But no, I guess I'm like isn't Ra or is it Ra or Ra's al Ghul, like the guy from Batman? Like he's technically an eco-terrorist, right? Anyway, I've got this overarching plot thing in my head where God, this sounds like the most fan-fiction-y shit ever, but I don't have names for them either, so that doesn't help. Hold on, actually, I probably should lock in. Nice. Alright, hold on, still gotta... Ra's. It's like I have to have like a lisp. I'm not the biggest Batman guy. You know, my roommate from college would be like hitting the top of my head right now. Or smacking me upside the head, that's the actual phrase. Sorry, one sec. Gotta lock in. These levels are bad. Oh my god, how did I not get hit? Yeah, I bet smoking caffeine isn't good. Woo, that was scary. Yeah, my fish slider wasn't that good. Alright, well, I'll have to talk about my fucking... I have, like, two... I love, like, storytelling. I love coming up with stories and things like that, but I really ought to at least, like, write them down. But every time I start writing it, I'm like, I want to draw it. And then every time I start drawing it, I'm like, I'm terrible at drawing, and then I don't do it. Because I'm like, I need to get better at drawing before I make this, and then I'll never make it, because I'm an idiot. Like, I don't like eco-terrorists. I like the character idea. What? I was slow as crap on purpose! Why is it that one? Why that? I don't know. I was being so deliberate. Anyway. Yeah, the spelling is rather strange. But Ra's. Okay. Ra's al Ghul. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna try attempts for like another 10 minutes, and we'll see how it goes. You've cursed them? No, dude. It's kind of late at night, so... Tash believes in me. It's over. Lock it in. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, I do... I know how to draw. So here's the thing: is that a year, or actually it was 2 years ago. Well, technically it was a year ago. In October of 2024, I learned how to draw. I read this book that was called "Drawing on the Left Side of the or Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain." And it was a really great book, and I drew with it, and I'm really good at drawing if I take like a million years and I have a reference image. But the thing is that I've gotten to a point with drawing where I'm like, I just feel like drawing is just like I can't draw anything from my mind, which frustrates me. But if I have a reference, I can draw anything. But then it's like, at that point, if I'm drawing with a reference, I just feel like I might as well just trace it, because I would get to the same result faster. And it kind of bugs me, and that's like a frustrating part about the whole process or whatever. Because it's like, I got to the end, it was like, well, okay, great. I had like this great self-portrait and stuff, but like... And I've drawn like other people and stuff, and it's like, I mean, this looks really great, but it's like, I could have just traced it and it would have looked probably the same. But I don't know. I also, maybe the tiny little imperfections sort of make the drawing, but... I want to draw faster, and I want to be able to draw from memory. And the problem is that the only way that I could draw from memory is if I probably just keep drawing the same thing, and then I get faster at it. So, but I don't know. Yeah. I guess that would be the I feel like if I were to draw the comic I would want to make right now, I would just like... It would just be like, all right, let me find a reference image for this, and then I'll find a reference image for this, and it's like, then I watch like Emma Richu, and she draws like 300,000 miles a second, and just like is the GOAT, and I'm like, man, I want that. Like, if I could just draw people really quick, like that'd be so cool. But I don't know. I feel like I've got the mentality to draw though, if that makes sense. Like, that book was really great at teaching me perspective, and also just like, when you're drawing something, to not really think about what it is and just look at the shape. What am I doing? I had a brain fart there. I just wasted some time for no reason. Try more experimental. I mean, that's, do you know, the thing about drawing is that it gets very frustrating very fast, so. But yeah. I think, I have played the scribble game before, Hively. I used to do that because I read this book called Big Nate when I was younger, and they played that game a lot. I mean, I used to draw all the time, but I mean, they were pretty primitive looking drawings, you know? I mean, I could show you guys what I've drawn before with like reference images and stuff. I actually, you know what's funny is I think, for whatever reason, drawing anime or like drawing cartoons, for me, it's like harder. Draw your waifu or crush. Really? Oh, I guess because it's like a character you like. I mean, that's sort of how I started drawing. So like, I started drawing when I graduated college, and like, I was watching like Dragon Ball a lot. I'm wearing the shirt. You can't see it. But like, I'm very new to Dragon Ball, and so I was like, man, I really want to draw like, and Toriyama like passed away like very recently at that point, and so I basically did oh, I'm sorry, I don't think I saw the punk rock take. That's my bad. But I don't know, but drawing an anime style and then drawing a real person, like drawing a real person is so much easier to me for some reason. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just because a lot of the times, like, a person's face's proportion is, like, usually the same. It's not always the same, but it's usually the same. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like usually the eyes are above the edges of the lips, and like the nose takes up this much space or whatever. And obviously every face is different, so it's not like these are like predetermined rules or something. You could draw blindfolded. I mean, yeah, just repetition over a long period of time. I'm shocked. I guess I'll keep going. This might be the last run of the night after all. I shouldn't have charged, but whatever. I can show you guys what I've drawn before. I've had drawing streams, but well, thank you for the encouragement. I mean, I really hope so. That would be like my dream thing, you know. I remember one time I was like, I'll never forget it, man. Some people really leave a lasting impact on you. But my friend Matt from college, I was like telling him this story. I was like, yeah, and you know what I did during that drawing stream? I drew Jotaro, and I was like, drawing Jotaro would be fun. And it's like, why did I choose like the hardest anime style to try and draw? Oh my god. Yeah, drawing is fun. Like, drawing is actually really fun. And it's just the process of learning how to draw can be really tough on yourself. Like, it's very easy for you to be your own worst critic in everything, but, you know, you'd be surprised. It isn't as complicated. You make it as complicated as you want to. Yeah, I drew Jotaro because I was in the middle of watching part 3 at the time. It took me all stream because I really wanted it to, but what I did though, I think for that one, I basically, I like traced what was essentially like a basic shape just for proportional sake. Like, I think I just traced the jaw or something, and then everything else I just referenced because I just wanted to make sure my proportions were right. Yeah, I just started watching part 4 a week ago, today actually. It was super fun. I really like part 4 so far. I only drew the face, thankfully. If I drew the whole... So that's another thing too, is that I think I'm really good at drawing faces, but I'm terrible at drawing bodies. There we go. New PB for me, finally. Part 4, I'm really liking part 4. I think I still like part 3, but I'm only like a third of the way through part 4, so. Oh, that was such a dumb mistake. Guys, should I reset this, or should I do a no reset? Because, I mean, I've got one more run in me, and it's either going to be this one, or it's going to be a reset. I mean, this run technically is still alive. It's just, like, probably not going to, because it'd be completely reliant on RNG. No reset? Let's go to we'll go to Lighthouse and see what's up. What's up, Rock Rules? It's been okay. We've had some really great paces to the boss fights, but I don't know, I'm struggling to get to the boss fights right now toward the end of the stream. Well, I mean, I'm like behind by like what, 30 seconds or something. And I could be like minus like 15 here. So I'm really like 45 seconds behind where I'd want to be. I think... Wow. That's so rude, waifu. What's up? Yeah, I'll do one more. One more for the fans. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'll do one more. Yeah, I'll try and do no reset. I am a punk rocker, yes I am. Did I miss your punk rock explanation again, dude? I'm so sorry. I'll just like scroll up after this or whatever. Oh, you already said good luck? Well, thank you for... Now this is double. Sorry, my brain's everywhere today, I guess. Hope you're doing well, waifu. Yeah, all bosses is really easy to kind of just get integrated in and see the world a little bit more. I mean, you've also done AMT, so you probably think this is like... This is practically a cakewalk compared to any percenter AMT. In fact, I'm kind of struggling to even figure out what I want to do next in this game because I could go into any percent. I don't really want to do that, though. But I know, like, most of the movement I do in this category is any percent applicable, so... Oh, you're helping the cat that everybody goons to. Yeah. Blessing of Raw. Yeah. Hundo when? Dude, my Hundo time is so fucking bad. Nastani beat my time in the Hepta Relay without pause storage. I usually don't take Hundo very seriously. I like keeping that as like a fun category. I'm sure I could, like, I probably could PB by, like, 10 minutes or something. Like, easy money. The fishy one reroute for Hundo? No, I don't think so. What is the hardest category? The hardest category is all monster tokens, but the route just hasn't been done yet. The day all the tricks actually get implemented into that category, it will be the hardest route that this game has probably ever seen. Every trick in that game already costs like 20 seconds if you don't get it first try. And if you implement like the void warps and like all this other stuff, like yeah, it's funny that AMT, like, I kind of optimized it, but it's still, like, not optimized. Like, the optimization that I've done... Hold on. The optimizations I've done for that category, it's like, that's probably the last time that a route that's at a top level will be even fun. So, the hardest monster token, I would argue, is probably... Well, okay, the one that has... This is a tricky question. So, the hardest monster token... Oh, yeah, this is a really weird question for me to answer. Oh, yeah, go watch the Nuzlocke vid. So, Captain Moody is... the monster token. Captain Moody and Redbeard are the two monster tokens that are the most stupid for routing because they're so far out of the way of everything, and the only solution to make those monster tokens go by super fast is if you do a void warp. Aghast 1 is the dumbest level in this game because it's the only level in this game where you cannot casually go backwards in it. You have to do the void warp. And the void warp is, as far as I'm aware, not very consistent. You probably could get it consistent, but it would take a lot of time. I mean, I found, I guess, I think I found a gas void warp. Maybe I'm wrong. Ego. But, like, it is not very well understood, at least. So, the fact that that is even how it works is very stupid. So there's that difficulty here. Bro. Well, do a gassed one backwards is impossible. That's the problem. The video is how you found your channel. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you liked the video, though. Right, at least I assume you did. That video took 7 months to make for no reason. Although building that 3D map was really what took most of the time. But anyway, yeah, so like Captain Moody, you could argue was sort of the hardest just to like implement routing. Why am I so bad at this? Really? Okay, what a waste of my time. Alright, hold on, I gotta wait. Hold on. Gotta lock in here. Yep. Okay. I think I figured out what I've been doing wrong with that trick. Yeah, Moody tokens in Rec 3. Yeah, it was a bit of... Honestly, going through the footage wasn't too terrible because I thankfully made like the script and the timeline right after I beat it, so... All right, and then if you're talking about monster tokens from a tassing perspective or like a non-RTA perspective, you could argue that the Space Kook token would be the other hardest one because the fastest way that you could get that has only been done with save states, and you have to manip a Space Kook enemy to clip you through a wall, and it's terrible. I've never even done it before. Yeah, the Redbeard fight was pretty... That was probably the hardest part of that entire mod, which I thankfully did at, like, the beginning, so... The others it was just a test of endurance. So then you can answer the question like that. So the Space Kook token could be the hardest one. That's in the cellar, yeah. And usually you'd have to, like, go all the way around the cellar to get to the other side of cellar 1, and then, like, open the door with the button using, like, the soap, but we use a wall climb. But then for anything that is the hardest token in the route right now... Honestly, they're all really easy to get to, because you just know where they are. I guess Geronimo. Even though it's not, like, hard, it's just annoying. Thank God. I spent so long on that. Pause storage was so slow. I am the dance pad guy, that's right. One of them. One of two. That was clean as fuck. Yeah, Geronimo is like, it's just kind of annoying because you have to climb a wall. It's in mine too, and what you usually have to do is you have to go up these, you have to like go around the room and then you jump on a rope and you get these chandeliers to come down and then you just jump on the chandeliers and swing to the Geronimo token. But in the speedrun, you do this wall climb, and then you have to glide to the token and collect it. And gliding to the token isn't really that bad if you get on the right ledges, and that's the hard part. The ledges are pretty finicky. And thankfully, we have the umbrella. But, hey guys, guess what? There's a thing that has not been into any speedrun yet called Mind One in Bounds that would essentially if you combine that with the Rec 1 or the Aghast 1 Void Warp, you don't even need to fight Green Ghost. So that's already saving a huge, substantial amount of time. So like once you add all these tricks into AMT, it's going to be optimized and it's going to look really cool. But running it at a top level is going to be bad. But I think, right, I mean, the category is still great, and you don't have to run the top time or whatever. Like, I feel like that's sort of a weird thing about this game's history, is that usually the world record speed route is not the route that everybody runs. But that's kind of the case. Like, everybody that is running any percent right now is technically running, essentially, the world record route. Like, there's really nothing different about it. The only thing that's really different is just, like, your movement, and that's pretty much it. But in most games, it's like, well, you have some runners that go for this trick, and other runners go for this trick, but... And for most of, like, any percent or this game's, like, existence, everybody kind of just runs the same route, and whoever gets the world record is just the one who runs that route better, which is weird. So there is a thing called plungerless, which is super annoying for the creeper token, yeah. So you can also, you could do a plungerless, but that is, again, a very hard trick that nobody's done in a run yet. But Mortal is probably the only person who I know would ever do all of those tricks in a run, so. I wouldn't be surprised if there is an easier plungerless, but it'll just take... Huh? It'll just take forever to find it. What a stupid death. What even is the enemies here? Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, because I mean, you only need the plungers just for that guy. Like, there's no other, there's no other monster token that requires it, so. But yeah. So, well, anyway, so I was saying, though, is that I feel like for most of the history of this speedrun... Oh, that fish fucked it up. Well, whatever. Oh my goodness! I don't know who raided me. Hold on. Dapper! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. We are almost, well, we have to go through this freaking auto-scroller level. Yeah, thank you for the good luck again, Shadow. How's it going? Shadow, you missed our, I was like, I wonder if Shadow's still here because we're yapping about Star Wars, but yeah, thank you so much for the raid. This is Scooby-Doo 9500 Frights. For anybody that is coming from the raid and somehow doesn't know this game. Oh, you're all good. Thank you. The runs, well, I had a great run like hours earlier, but I'm not doing so hot. I was like minus 18 at this point, and now I'm plus 1. It's that guy. The guy who found pause storage in Spider-Man. Yeah, that guy. That guy who literally made my day and then shat in my face. It's that guy. Oh, hi, how are you doing? No, I'm just joking. What's up, Soda? But, I was just talking about, like, they're making this new Mando movie, and I just kind of wish that Star Wars did something KOTOR or just, like, didn't do anything. That's all we were really talking about. Star Wars needs to die. Yes! Good based take. Agreed. Let it end. Make something new. Let me go to Disney World, get my lightsaber. That's all I need. I'm out. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was yapping about, like, I was the guy with the whiteboard, like, yapping about this game, whatever. Talking about how all monster tokens is, like, the hardest category that doesn't exist yet, because nobody's done it yet. But it can happen. I hope this was enough. It was. Somehow it is still around, yeah. I mean, Star Wars is gonna turn 50 next year, I think. Because it's 77 is when it came out. To be in high school again when the things that were turning 50 were the Beatles albums. Yeah, Star Wars is kind of already dead, yeah. It revived a little bit with Mando, but then they kind of like ruined Mando by integrating it back into like the mainline story, which I think the further away you get from the mainline story now is where Star Wars stuff shines. Because you can get more free and loosey with it and make your own stuff. Star Wars needs to die, and they need to bring back Scooby. This is true. You know, episode... I'm not even rage baiting. Episode 8 is my favorite sequel movie. But... Alright, well, enjoy this cinematic, I guess. What the fuck? Okay. You got to see that despawning snack. Well, great. Well, now I'm completely at the mercy of the boss fights. Linz is awake in this day and age? What? You're restricted to play this 1 month per year? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised that the month you come back to it, there's just gonna be some crazy fuck shit in this game. I don't even play here yet. Alright. Blessing of Ra. This is the way, Taoism, every religion. Allah, Jesucristo, everything that is possible, bless this run, please. Oh? This could be good. Maybe not. Daphne kind of fucked it up. Daphne! No, Daphne, what are you doing? It's over there! Are you blind? Why am I even pressing this button? There's no way he's gonna get over here. Well, this run's dead as a dick, probably. Are you fucking... That count? That counted? Oh, no! Please! Why is this game so cruel to me? Whatever. I'm at 2 health. Bro, this run sucks. This run sucks. That'll be A. Alright. Well...
Good job, Scooby.
Now watch this, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna go into Black Knight. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go into Black Knight. I will tell you exactly what he's gonna do. Black Knight is gonna go to the right, and then he's gonna turn around, and then he's gonna go to the right again, and then he's gonna turn around, and then he's gonna go all the way to the left. I am calling it now. This has happened twice this stream, and once when I was practicing before earlier today. Because this boss fight, I guarantee, is determined by where Scooby is standing and when. And I'm just so consistent at doing some stupid shit. I just know that that's how Black Knight works. I know it. I know that's how it works. And people are like, no, it doesn't work. And then, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna, in a few years, they're gonna be like, oh, hey, Coley, did you know that the Black Knight works? Because it's like, it depends on where you're standing at a specific time when like Black Knight throws his axes or whatever. I wonder, who would have thought about that? Oh, I did, that's right, I did. Remember when I said that? Remember? Yeah. I did say that. Like I say a lot of things, and you know what goes unnoticed? Why do I keep failing that? That's kind of weird. It's just like, I'm done, dude. I'm done. People don't give me no respect. They don't show me no respect. Are you kidding me here? On the day of my daughter's wedding, you come to me and tell me that this Black Knight is just random and I'm stupid? All right, watch me fail this jump. Ooh, I got it. I'll be gangster. Going to the club. All right, here we go. Watch. My prediction's gonna come true. All right, so he's gonna go. So here's what he's gonna do. All right. He's gonna go to the right. He's gonna go to the right, but not all the way. Then he's gonna go all the way to the right. Oh my god, that actually was not expecting that. Honestly, that's kind of worse than what I was expecting. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. You had me in the first half. I was about to blow, like, something. Where was I going with that? I was about to blow my own mind. That's what I meant to say, but then I made it weird. Dude, I swear to fucking God. There's some shit here. I know there's some shit. I know that there's this thing, because I did it in NLE. There was a time in NLE where I was going nuts, and I kept getting perfect Black Knight after perfect Black Knight, and I know it was because I did the same thing every time. I stood in the same place and did the same thing every time. Every time. Every time. And thank you, Kag, for the follow. I appreciate it. How am I so bad, but I have, like, people that like me? Like, what is going on? Like, hello? Like, what? I should be in jail for the crimes I've committed against this game. Like, what? Whatever. You know what's fucked up is I could do that shit and I could still save time here. I'm tweaking right now. Alright, that wasn't as smooth as it could have been, but... I mean, prison is just Redbeard endurance mode, if I'm being honest, so... I mean, I could probably handle prison alright. Well, if I'm completely isolated. Yeah, wow, look, boom! Time save, whoopee!
Ready! See if you can get me down.
I had hope for a moment. I had hope again. Beware. I would beware if I could. Thank you. Alright, what's my health? 5? Perfect. Just like all my test scores. Passed my HIV test a while ago. Whatever. I can't wait for it to say plus 50. Honestly, I'm just kind of I got a minus 18 run to Green Ghost, and then it just went. 2 rope is better than 0. 3 rope is better than 2 rope, and I'm thinking about that. I'm dreaming about that. I'm having like all sorts of fantasies. I'm writing a fan fiction right now. Coley gets a 3 rope. Holy shit! Put that on AO3. Gonna have to put in your ID for Discord though if you want to read it, because fucking it's not safe for work. That shit is just like crazy. Not wasted a 3 rope? I mean, I guess so. It's basically a 3 rope now? Yeah, I guess so, if you want to, like, you know. I saved up, like, $100 this month, so I guess that means I won the lottery. Like, I earned money, right? By chance. What am I doing? That's so early. Although maybe it would have worked. I don't know. Hello. Yeah, maybe it would have actually worked. Boom! Can we get 5? Actually, I don't want a single boom. Metro boom and make it boom. Yeah. Oof, how did I live? I'm so oversnacked now. You know, I kind of wonder if there's a faster way to collect these keys, which sounds crazy, but I wonder if there actually is a faster order to collect these keys. It would be very subtle, though. Fuck. Even with Umbrella, I fuck it up. Even in the future, nothing works. I already have 850. Right. I'm so tired. I really got tired. After Green Ghost, I was like, all right, I'm ready for bed. I'm like a little kid. I'm grumpy. I'm angry. I'm tired. I'm upset. I need to change my diaper. No, we're not gonna make jokes about that fucking shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I was actually doing really good this stream. I was actually really zen and chill. I was just chilling with the folks, with the boys, with the gals, with anybody, whatever, you know. I fucked up RBS so fucking times. Shaggy, don't you dare tell me to. Yeah. I literally do not care. Listen, episode 7 is just a clone. And episode 9 is the worst Star Wars movie that has ever existed. If there's people that hate 8... Listen, if you hate 9 and 8 equally, I respect you. If you hate 9 more, you're crazy. If you're a prequel head and you like 9 more than 8, you're just stupid. 9 ruins the prequels in its entirety. It ruins the entire premise. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. 8 is the worst movie. No, 9 is so much worse. Listen, 8 is not a good movie. Let me be very clear. Let me be clear. It is not. But out of all the sequels, I like it the most, which is not saying much. 9 is a product of the environment. No, it is not. It's a product of J.J. Abrams being stupid. Bro was like, man, I hate 8 so much. Instead of working with the material I have, I'll just 360 no-scope it. And then he did. And then we all went, oh! And then Brian Johnson went, oh. And then that sound effect probably played. No, I don't want to watch this cutscene. Only winners watch that cutscene. And I'm not a winner. I'm not a winner! Alright. My voice cracking. Oh my god. Anyway, I was going to show my drawing and stuff because we were talking about that, but I don't think I will anymore. Well, not right now. I think that conversation has long since passed. But I think what I'm going to do... Is somebody running this game right now? Oh, yeah. Let's raid Ravix. No copyright. Let's raid Ravix. He is doing some any %. Apparently, he's not ending stream until they get a 15. So if you're on Twitch, there you go. Join the raid. Tell Ravix I said hello. Wow, there's a lot of people watching. Thank you. Thank you again for getting the Nuzlocke video to 50,000 views. Thank you for the 1 million views now on the Wii Fit video. That's still fucking crazy. Big moment for me. But thank you for watching, as always. I'll probably stream Friday next, I'd reckon. So have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys all then. So Raiders, here we go. Boom. And then YouTube, I don't know. See ya. Bye.